Hello, welcome to story time. Today I have a story about a rainbow. Have you ever seen a rainbow? This story is called The First Rainbow, and it's the story of Noah's Ark. And it's written by Sue Box. Illustrations by Susie Poole. Let's read to find out what happens in the first rainbow. I love to look at the first cover or the front cover of a book and the back cover. They all tell us a lot of what's going to be in the story. So I see animals and I see a big ark. I see Noah. I see the rainbow. Let's read to find out what happens in the story. The first rainbow. The first rainbow. Long ago, the people on earth were being bad. This made God very sad. He wanted to wash his world clean again. He would make it rain. But there was one good man. His name was Noah. There's Noah in the picture. Build a boat, God said to Noah, a boat to float when it rains, for water will flood the earth. So Noah did. Noah obeyed God. He loved and obeyed God. Fill the boat with animals, 2 of every kind, God said to Noah. So Noah did. Noah always did what God told him to do. Look at all those animals. Lots of animals. There were all kinds of birds and animals, big and small. Big rhinos, little frogs, big tigers, little turtles. Fierce and friendly, furry and smooth. It's a snake smooth and a bear is furry. Noisy and quiet. The parrot is very, very noisy. And a turtle is very quiet. At last, all the animals were on board. There was just enough for Noah and his family too. Then God shut the door of the boat. They all were safe inside. There's pandas, lots of birds, even little squirrels. Oh, look at the bats. Fox. It began to rain. It rained for 40 days. It rained for 40 nights. Down, down, down fell the rain. Up, up, up rose the water. Soon the boat was afloat. Noah could see nothing but water everywhere. At last it stopped raining. Days passed. Weeks passed. Months passed. But still there was water everywhere. That is a long time. Days, weeks, months. Wow. The birds and animals were bored. They trumpeted. That means they were very loud and bleated and grunted and brayed. Look at that. It must have been very, very loud in the boat, in the ark. One day the boat stopped on a mountaintop and the water was going down. Noah let a raven, here's the raven, fly from the boat. It did not come back. Then Noah let a dove fly from the boat. It came back with a leaf in its beak. Plants were growing. The land was dry. There's the dove. And it came back with a leaf in its beak. And that showed Noah that plants were growing. The water was going away. The birds and animals wanted to go outside. They chattered and cheeped and roared and cawed. I said, and cawed and roared. Come out, God said to Noah. The world is clean again. Now you and your family and all the animals must fill it with new life. Thank you, God, said Noah, for keeping us safe. I love that's the first thing that he does is he thanks God for keeping him safe. So the birds and animals left the boat, creeping and crawling, running and jumping, soaring and diving, slithering and shuffling. Then God painted the world's first rainbow as a promise that he would never send a flood like that again. He was happy with his clean new world. I love rainbows, don't you? Do you know there's a song about the rainbow? Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. God has made a rainbow, made a rainbow, made it just for you. High up in the sky, high above the trees, oh, what a beauty to see. Rainbows that remind us how faithful God has been, how faithful he always will be. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. God has made a rainbow, made a rainbow, made it just for you. Thank you for joining me for story time today. I hope you enjoyed the story as much as I did. The first rainbow, the story of Noah's Ark.